Yo, next time you, huh? No, it's enough for me. It makes sense. It makes sense. Bro, you need to understand what I'm saying, bro, because I'm not trying
Okay,
to
okay,
keep
okay,
yelling.
okay, okay,
It
okay, okay.
makes sense. It makes sense. But, but, because that's something that you have to believe in, I can't believe in that because it's not fair.
That is
I,
fair.
I said it
That's what
makes
fair is.
sense. I said it makes sense. Because everybody, I believe that no, no. I hope you understand that. I understand that there's a difference.
He
I hope you
understands
understand.
that. He
I
understands
hope
that
you
one.
understand. I'm aware that there is a difference. I agree with the logic that you're saying, but the fact he judges you differently, but whether it's fair or not, being judged unequally to different people, it doesn't like because there's so wide range. Like there's some people who have never even seen Islam, and there's some people who.
I hope you're joking. I swear, I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking.
People that
What
have
do you hope
never
I'm
Hope you're
seen
joking, Ali?
joking.
it,
How?
Yo, because
they
I
get
don't want to
judged
keep going in
differently.
a
Because
circle.
because you already talked
Remember,
about
remember
this.
when he
Because you
told
already
you the
talked about
island?
this.
Listen, listen. Remember when
And
he told
it's
you the
not
island?
answered to me.
It is answered. It is answered. He told you that people on
It's
the
not.
island
It's
that
okay.
never
So
heard
it
of
may
Islam,
it can make
that never
sense
heard
to
of
you because
Islam.
you've all.
What do you mean make sense? He
Yes,
literally just told
yes.
you.
They've never heard of Islam. I'm aware. They've never heard of
Yeah.
Islam. So how can you judge them to Islam? I'm aware of that. Stop fucking telling
So why are
me.
you asking the question again?
I'm saying
I thought it wasn't answered.
it's answered, but you're not answering what I'm saying, and you can't
Ask a
answer it.
direct question. Ask a direct question.
What I'm saying is, okay, let's not use somebody on the island. Let's say in the whole world, it's just unfair because there's some people that are born, even if they have knowledge of Islam, even if they have knowledge of Islam, they're born into a white family with Christians. They're born into Judaism with Jews. Even if they know that Islam exists, there's no chance. There's a slight chance that they convert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
and
privileged.
yeah,
Those
and
are
there's
privileged people.
slight. It's not privilege, bro.
It
It's
is
I
privileged.
don't. Okay.
It's like
Okay.
being
What
a
about those
billionaire
other
and
people?
being born broke or being born fucking homeless. You were
Yeah.
born
So
a billionaire.
listen.
You were
Anyways,
born
can
a
I finish my
billionaire.
point? Can I finish my point? There's some people who are not born in Islam at all and have nothing to do with it. There's a very slight chance that they ever convert. Maybe they'll convert, but that's not even useful for the argument. And then there's some people who are born in fucking Saudi Arabia and have like a whole 10 people around them that are Muslim, and that's not fair at all. It's not. You don't. Can I? Can. Yes, but
Oh, I'm
are you
Mana,
stupid, bro? What do you
Mana,
mean it
Mana.
doesn't have to do anything with that?
He's
What
saying
are you
that
talking about?
there are people like it's not fair that there are people that are like privileged or being born in Saudi Arabia with the
It's
Muslim
not about
community,
privileged because it's not a privilege.
being saved by the Muslims since they're like growing up with them, compared to being born in like the Western society and like America and not non-Muslim people.
That could happen. That could happen. Yeah, but okay.
Tattoos and gangsters and everything, and then they convert.
Yes, but most of the time, Mohammed, the religion you're born into, majority of the time is the religion you die as, is the religion that you're born into. Most of the time, yes, majority of the time. So that's why it makes it unfair for, just let me finish, bro. Let me finish. For what? For what? For what? The fact that the religion you're born into is going to be most like the religion you die as? I don't even need stats for that.
It's
That's just
not. It's
something. If you
not. It's
don't
a
know that, you're brain
choice.
dead. If you
It's
don't know that
not.
and don't
It's a
agree with that, then you're
choice.
You
brain
don't
dead.
get to
It's
say
not. It's a
that. You don't get to
choice.
say that. You can't
But
say that. Where's the
anyways,
proof, Sean?
anyways,
It's not.
what? The
It's not.
fact
It's a
that the
choice, and you
religion
just
you're
prove
born
that.
into is the religion you're gonna die as? Where's the
Okay, are you
proof?
dying
Yeah,
as? There
yeah.
is a proof. You're not Muslim, nigga. You're not gonna die as a
Yeah,
Muslim.
me. But I'm saying majority.
Sean, I guess it doesn't matter because then you'll die as a Muslim, right? So no point
He's
in
not
bringing
dying
it
as
up.
a
No,
Muslim.
I'm saying that's
You
not
were
what I'm
born as a
saying.
Muslim, so you'll die as a
All right,
Muslim,
this
right?
nigga's on a different party. But
No, that's what he's saying.
but what
So,
I'm
so
saying is, so everybody you know who's Muslim, there's a couple people that converted, but most of them born as Muslims, and most of them you expect to stay as Muslims till they die, right? You want to say but and argue with me, but what I'm saying is not something to be argued.
what do you? Okay, what are you saying? What are you saying, Sean? What are you trying to
That's
prove?
what I'm saying is not fair because what about someone like Xander? He's not in, has no like
Okay, well,
the
Yeah,
lead him
only
to the
Xander
way
right
has a
where
path.
he
brain.
even knows
Xander
it.
has a
Well,
brain.
lead him to that.
Xander
He
has a
has an
brain.
open mind. He'll go to
I'm
the sheikh.
trying.
He'll
Yeah,
start
yeah.
talking.
Look,
Okay.
Is he
He
exactly.
has.
Islam? If he
He's
dies
looking
right
to.
now, would he go to heaven though?
If
No.
he said the shahada.
You
So
don't
that's
know
why it's
that.
If he said
unfair.
the shahada.
You
That's
don't
why it's
know
unfair
that.
to compare everybody in a different situation, and that's what Islam does because they take people who are not believing in Islam right off the bat, and they're supposed to go to hell. And yes, you believe in that because if you don't believe,
Listen, Sean,
okay, how's it
Those
false?
person,
Wait, let
those people,
Muhammad talk. Let
those
Muhammad
people that.
talk because
Okay.
let Muhammad talk. How's it false? Okay, but everybody doesn't have the equal opportunity. Yeah, but I don't want to let you finish the dumb point.
He
Okay.
didn't even say
You're
a word.
so arrogant, Sean. You're so arrogant, bro. You think you're smarter than all of us.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. But there's as many Christians as Muslims in the world. It's not wrong. It's about the same. There's different sects in Islam. You have Islam, Ismailis. You have yeah, yeah. But even all Christians, they all believe in Jesus. They all believe in pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, so do.
Okay, so so being in a different sect doesn't change anything.
Bro, Shi'as are the Kafirin, basically, these guys. They're so bad. Wallah, they're worse than Jews. I consider them worse than Jews.
Worse than Jews.
Actually, when you calculate the numbers, you should not add all these people together. You actually have to divide them into three different. In Islam, you should divide them into three different sects: Shia and the Sunni. As you will find that Sunni Islam is by far the most populous religion all across the globe. All across the globe, it's not.
So what was your point? That the sex, what does it change? Like it doesn't. What's your point?
You're the one who brought up this.
No, I didn't. I didn't bring them up at all. You're the one who brought them up.
Yeah, I brought them up because you as many Christians as Muslims on earth. So I told you this is false doctrine.
Okay, there's different sects, but they identify as Christians.
Yeah, but they don't believe in each other. You see, that's the difference. So if you ask me to
Okay. That's a useless point, though. They believe in their and what?
You kind of
What?
remind me of those LGBT people.
Shia are not Muslims. You see, they don't even though people would count them, but most people
Bro, you know what Shia is? They hate Prophet Muhammad. They hate, yeah.
they do not consider each other as people on the right path. They consider them good because they didn't believe in Jesus the way he must be believed in. As I said, guys, they don't just worship him, they worship his mother as well. And for instance, our gay this is wrong, you're going to hellfire. That means Protestants don't believe that Catholics are Christians, even if they believe in God. They believe they're going to hell. So these are three different religions. Christianity is three different. That's if we're gonna consider the major sects. There's more than 100 sects of Christianity spread out to the globe. We haven't even considered those yet.
I've considered them. I know that you can just make up a Christian religion if you want. Like anybody can just go up and make it.
Exactly. You cannot become a Muslim and be successful.
Well, Shia and Ismailis, they created it from believing in a different imam, right?
Tyrone, do you believe that this is
Okay, but they did it and they did it successfully. Yeah. If I go and ask someone who's Shia if they're Muslim, they're gonna say they're Muslim.
just so you know, this is not success.
They have their own mosque.
It's not
They have their own mosques.
what?
So then how is that not successful?
I'm talking. You are trying to create a sect in a group who will make up 2 billion people, and you only managed to get 5%.
Okay. Well, Islam is less than 20% of the world. So what is their point? So I guess it's not successful either then, huh?
I am talking about creating a sect within a religion. That was the question. Now we changed the argument. We're talking about
Nah. I'm just using your logic in a way where it doesn't benefit you, but it makes sense.
my logic had three requirements before I use it. I was
Okay.
talking about sects within a religion. I was not talking
But still, anyways, back to stuff that matters. Back to the stuff that matters.
response.
Okay, back to this.
Yeah, I can't respond to that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
go. Back to the
But
stuff that matters. Yeah, let's hear it.
but so still, it's unfair. It's unfair from every human being in the world to compare someone who's never heard of Islam to someone who's born in Saudi Arabia.
Then if you're so nice,
Person
why
that
don't
never
you
heard
go
Islam,
enlighten them?
a
Go
person
tell
that
them if you're
a
so
person that
nice.
never heard Islam will get judged like way different than the people who like have
Yes, I
who know
know.
number
I know,
yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
unfair.
How is that
That's
unfair?
unfair.
How is that unfair? They get
Are
judged
you
like a
retard?
Muslim. They get judged
Sean,
like a Muslim.
Sean,
There,
You
some of
want-
those people
listen,
can
listen,
make it.
listen,
This is what I'm saying. This is
You
what
Some
I'm
of
saying.
those
Wait,
people,
wait, wait, let me
some of
explain.
those people, some of those people that never heard of Islam can actually make it to heaven rather than
under the
an actual
context.
Muslim.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I said
Sean.
under the context that Allah put them in that situation. Allah put somebody on that island.
And
Allah
that's why
put
he will be
somebody in
judged
Saudi
differently.
Arabia.
He didn't put them. He didn't put
No,
them
he
there.
put
Let
them
me tell
there.
you.
So
Sean,
he
you
put them
want
in
equality.
separate situations,
Listen, Sean.
and then he's gonna go and judge them differently after that. After putting them in separate situations, no, something
Sean.
I can't believe in. Something I
Sean,
can't believe in. I'm sorry.
Sean, you want equality. You want equality, okay? Equality is not fair. Equity is fair, okay? Equity is what's fair, and that's what it is. That's what the judgment is. If you haven't been exposed to the religion, you get judged differently. But if you have been exposed to the religion, then you also get judged differently in a different way. People who have been exposed to Islam, they're judged in some way. People who haven't been exposed, they're judged in a different way. How is that not fair? You're saying, oh, if God put them there, so because God put them there, He is judging them differently. Not in a worse way, not in a better way, in a different way. So what's your point? I don't understand.
So basically, you're saying that someone who's aware of Islam but is not a Muslim, but versus someone who's not aware of Islam and is not a Muslim, someone who's not aware of Islam just has a higher chance of going to heaven, or pretty much
We don't
for
get to
sure
say
chance
that.
of going
We
to
don't
heaven
get to say that.
compared
We
to.
don't get to say that.
You just said they're getting judged differently.
Yeah, they're getting judged differently, but I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm not God. Astaghfirullah, I'm not God.
Okay, well, if you don't know that, then you shouldn't be trying to convince other people to believe in your religion.
Sean, here's what's wrong with you.
Sean, you're here to just fight. Okay, you're here to just fight. You're not here to be like, yes, I want to learn.
No, hang
I
on,
want to be
Yusuf.
open about it.
I'm not
Hang on,
gonna
Yusuf. I'll
be
tell you,
here
I'll
to
tell
say
you.
that when this shit doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna be here and say I'm just gonna believe it.
Shut up. Let Muhammad talk for a second, and then I'm gonna talk to you.
I've let this guy talk enough.
Yeah.
Way
Shut
too
up, bro.
much.
Shut up. You're actually a retard. Shut up.
I'm not exactly sure how to explain, but before you get a special test on it, and
Yeah, I took my kill, bro.
receive the message, and never have the capability
Did you cut him?
But everybody isn't given the same test.
Because not everybody is as capable.
People's capability is chosen by Allah, though.
Yeah, that's why they get a different test.
No, that's so fucking retarded. I'm sorry, I can't believe in that.
Oh, you're such a retard. You're such a retard.
You know what's also a fact? Like, I know the reason why, but you know what's also just like takes religion out of the option for me is the fact that like your race is affiliated with what religion you're gonna believe in. Like, we could go walk down the street and see an Arab and be like, yeah, like 9 times out of 10, like, we're gonna assume that he's Muslim. If we see an Arab,
not
see a
true.
white person,
That's
we're gonna
Not true.
we're gonna
that's
assume that he's
listen,
Christian
that's
or
society.
Catholic.
That's society.
Come to
That's
the
society.
church. Come to the
Society that
church
made
near
that,
my
and
house.
it's the white people
Come
that
to
made
the
it, or the
church,
Western side.
bro.
Like no,
Respond-
it was just the Western side that made that, and it
Okay,
sucked
so
you
dumb.
into putting you with these dumb girls
Go
and
to
the
your
weed
local church
and the drinking and
and
all
see
that.
Sean.
who's in there.
Sean,
Mostly
you know what seems
Christian
Christian, right?
Lebanese. Most of them, bro. My church right here.
It seems
all of
Christian,
them
yeah,
are
but that's
Lebanese
1
church.
out of 10. Like, that's you
What
know why
10?
he's Christian?
Bro,
What
most
10?
of them. Go to the fucking
know-
church.
do you know
Mount
why?
Muniz
Okay.
Bay.
You're saying that's
They're
1 out of
all
10.
owned
What
by
10?
Lebanese mafia. bro.
Wasim is number 1. I'm number 2. Where's the other 8?
Notice how the churches are
I can
owned
tell
by
you
mafia.
Mark,
Christian
Mark's brother,
Arabs
Bashar,
are a very
Jab-
small, low
Bashar
percentage.
Jad.
They're a
Not
low
really.
percentage of people in the world,
Okay,
though.
let's just say you're
No,
right. Let's
what?
just say you're right. So
Nigga,
what?
Babylonian.
It just takes away like the fact that your race
What?
is affiliated with your religion.
Why?
That's your
Why?
thinking. That's the Western side.
That's because the majority.
Thinking.
That's the majority. The majority.
That's not our
the
thinking.
majority of
That's
Arabs
not
is
the Arabs
Muslim.
thinking, the
So
Muslims
what?
thinking.
There are still white people and French people and European people and
Muslim-
African people that are Muslim.
Islam.
It's not
Islam
just the
tells you
Arabs.
to.
I'm saying that
like,
it's
think
affiliated
differently.
with.
Yeah, but
So
Islam tells
what?
you to not think
So
like
what?
that. Yeah.
again, it's an act of society, not an act of religion. And the reason why it's done so is because realistically, the majority of Arabs, like 95% plus, are Muslim. That's why every fucking Arab, he's Muslim. Similarly, the majority of white people are Christians, so it's logical to assume that white Christian is Christian, a white person is we do that or we don't do that. We don't believe we should, but it's an action of society. It's an action.
Yeah, we don't even judge by.
No, you should do that. You should do that because it's true.
No,
But
shouldn't.
what I'm saying is that the fact that
What
it's
if I said-
affiliated and connected is like It's just the fact that like your skin color, it basically like people affiliate it with what your belief is. Your race. What I'm saying, like, okay, I'm just saying white versus like a little bit darker skin. Well, that's what I'm saying. Skin color.
You'd
And
be
it's
surprised.
affiliated to your belief.
Go to Emirat, you would see a lot of black people and Asians speaking Arabic
Okay,
fluently.
black people can be either way. They can be Christian or Muslim. They're half
Yeah,
half.
so can
Race
Arabs.
has
But
nothing to do with it, you know.
Arabs
Race
is
has
not
nothing
half
to do with
half.
it.
No,
Race
it's
has
not
nothing to
Yeah,
do
half
with
yeah,
it.
half. Who told you
not
that?
half half. Not half half, retard. I heard you after I said it, you dumb retard.
But it's
Huh?
okay. There's,
Sean, what
it's
is
like we're
What does
just
that have to
going
do with
in a
anything? Like, I don't
loophole.
understand.
What does
Do you
race
know
have
why
to
it's
do with
Christian
religion?
though?
Sean, what
Do you
does
know
race
why
have
it's
to do with
Christian?
anything?
Yo, we're going into a
It's because they
loophole.
colonized them and forced them to be Christian. That's what most religion is, just spreading
Sean,
it and forcing it
what does
upon
race
other
have to do with
people.
it?
Islam doesn't do
I
that.
don't understand.
Who's
So what?
forcing?
So what?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. You're just like,
With
Of
Islam,
what?
we never force people.
You're not even supposed to. You're not supposed to make somebody believe in the religion
and
against
even
their
if you
will.
force them, you
You're
get
not
sent for
supposed
it.
to. Yeah, exactly.
But like that's the thing, bro.
I can find some situations where you force people though.
Yeah, find them.
Yo, but the thing is, I can't have this argument with you. I can't have this argument with you when you
'Cause
keep
he's
saying
too smart.
stuff like,
He's too smart
oh,
for you.
if someone who's in it from who doesn't know Islam is just getting judged differently, and they're just getting judged differently, and we just leave it at that. We can't just leave it at that though. I didn't switch up the point. I'm explaining how everybody is not in the same situation. Where if it's just based on whether you go to heaven or hell,
Let me
right?
give you a situation.
But
Let me
you're
give you a
being based off
situation.
the same set of rules of the Quran, and you're saying, and it's the same outcome, either heaven or hell.
we're
But
all
other
given
people are
this-
in different situations, so it
Hey,
doesn't
Sean.
make sense to believe in the religion. Yes, but they're being judged the same. They are being judged the same. They're being judged through the
they're
same
not.
Quran.
Sean, holy shit, bro. Sean,
But
please
we're
listen
all
to me,
given
Sean.
the
Let
same
me say something.
opportunity.
Let me
We're
say
all
something.
given the same opportunity.
I just wanna talk.
Is the point.
How are
I
they
wanna
being
talk for a
judged
second.
differently? Explain me that. They're being judged.
Sean, can you
Don't do
shut up
this.
for a second?
Do this.
Sean,
Don't do this.
Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, Mohammed, let me
Like
talk for a
pray,
second.
like pray.
Mohammed, let me
How
talk
are
for
you
a
gonna
second.
expect? How are you gonna expect some guy over
God,
there
man, here
who's
we
born
go.
in a Christian household? How are you gonna expect him to pray times a day from Islam when you're like however old you are, let's say 20 years old, compared to somebody who's born in a Islamic household to pray 5 times a day? It's not fair. That converted, but it doesn't.
Yo, Sean. Sean, you
I
know
want to
Nico?
say something.
I
Sean, you
didn't.
know
That's
Nico?
not my
Sean,
point.
you
I
know
said it's
Nico?
not equal. It's not even. There's people
Oh,
that
I don't wanna
convert.
hear
I
this.
never.
Yeah, I can't keep hearing
Listen,
this.
You're always
listen.
given
If
an
I
opportunity.
questioned that if people are able to convert, then maybe your point would make sense and it would have a point. If I questioned whether people can convert or not, I'm aware that people can convert, but most of the time, if somebody's in a Christian household, they have way less of a chance to
I'll tell
be
you why.
a fulfilled
I'll tell
Muslim
you why.
than
I'll tell
someone
you why.
who's
Because
born
they don't
into a
search.
Muslim house.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because they don't search. God
But
says,
you can't
look and
even
you will
expect them
find.
to search,
God
though. You
says,
can't expect
yeah,
them to
no, but
search.
you have a responsibility to search. You have a responsibility to search.
At the very least, you search the Christianity that you're believing in. You're being forced to believe in Christianity.
You have a responsibility.
Exactly. Like
Sean,
you're missing logic, right?
So, okay. So let's use
I,
Wasim for example. Is he failing his responsibility?
yes, he is.
Answer this question.
Okay. Fuck. I'm done.
You believe in something that's being forced on you, alright? If you don't search it up and understand the basis behind it, you're just dumb. With all due respect, alright?
Oh, I want to say something.
You see, even like me, Amr, like Yusuf, what's the other brother's name?
Shem.
Like Shem, we are all Muslims. And you don't find any of us atheist. We all, alhamdulillah, we pray. We all fast. We all have enough knowledge about Islam so that we understand why it's the right path. You, on the other hand, you were not praying. You were not fulfilling your Islamic responsibility.
You weren't doing the bare minimum.
Exactly, and your knowledge was already weak to begin with. So I'm not gonna expect you to have enough faith to stay on Islam. You, of course, you're gonna convert out because you have no connection with Islam anyway. Even though you are born in a Muslim household, you have the advantage that you talked about. It's easier to fulfill those obligations,
And that it's not fair and everything. And you, but you, yeah.
and you still failed the test. And there are some people
Yeah, you missed my point completely.
and they succeed the test. They still manage to go through that, despite being at a quote unquote disadvantage again. But the thing is, because the situation is harder, they get more reward. The more difficulty you have
So what's their more reward?
in worshipping God, the
There's
higher
different levels of
reward
heaven.
you have. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. But now this is gonna open another debate.
No, so you
Uh,
expect someone who's like Wasim, you expect them to just go on his
Sean, do
computer
you
one
think
day
if
and just search
Wasim,
up how to be Islam, how to
do you
be
think,
Muslim?
let me say something. Muhammad, hold on, let me respond to this. Do you think if Wasim really opened the Bible and looked and he read, he wouldn't find contradictions and he'd think, oh, maybe my religion
That
is
wouldn't
flawed?
but how would that mean go Islam is the right way? How would that
Well,
make
yeah,
sense?
he has a responsibility
How
to
would that be
find
the
out. He
thing?
has a responsibility to look. Oh, maybe my religion is wrong. What other religions are there?
Yeah, okay. He has a
Let me see this
responsibility
religion.
to do
Let me see
that,
the
but
holy
you
book.
didn't have that responsibility, right?
Yeah,
You never had that situation, right?
I didn't have that situation.
No, he did have the situation.
Yeah, me, because I don't believe in any of this. So stop using me as an example. You sound like an idiot. I'm saying
You
Amr.
sound like an idiot, Sean. Sean, let me tell you something. You are the idiot,
Yes,
Sean.
but
You
if
are the
I
idiot
don't
because you're
believe in
so
it, I'm
defensive.
talking to you guys because you guys believe in it. So this logic doesn't apply to me. How are you applying logic to me that I already
Sean,
explained to you that it doesn't
Sean,
apply to me?
Sean, you're
Okay,
talking about
thank you.
advantages. Let me say something. Hold up. You're saying there's advantages and disadvantages, right? Like if you're born in a Muslim community or a Muslim household and versus you being born in a Christian household. You're saying somebody who was born in a Muslim household is much easier for him to be Muslim, and somebody who was born in a Christian
And
household
I'm in
is
a
much easier
Muslim
for him to.
household, so
Yeah,
that's
and
why.
you're not
That's your point?
Muslim. So you're wrong. So your point is wrong.
I'm
You're
using
saying
it
some
as
people
a
have
point of
advantages.
argument. I'm
Okay,
use your
so
brain,
when we bring
please.
you up,
I'm
so
using it as
when
a
you
point of
shut up,
argument.
Mohamed, shut up. So when we use you as a point of argument, we're not allowed to, because you say, oh, I don't believe it anyways. I don't believe it anyways. We
So
tell you
there's no
you were
point
raised in a
of
Muslim household.
arguing.
Yo,
No, I
Shamal,
don't
shut up.
believe in it
Shamal, mute
though.
your mic, bro, for
But
the rest of
you
the night, bro.
believe in
No,
it.
there's actually
But
no
you
point of
believe in it.
arguing though. No point of arguing. You guys are
Mohammed,
getting nowhere.
or Sean, only you're
But
allowed to
you
use
believe in
yourself
it.
as a
So
point. But it doesn't matter. But you're saying, oh, look at
you
me. I was
can't
born. I
use
was raised in
me
a Muslim
because I
household.
don't believe in it. So it doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
you can use you. But you can use you. But
Sean,
you
this
can
I'm not
use
you
you.
using
sound
me.
like
I'm
those
using
Yeah,
you and
you are.
LGBT
Wasim.
Yeah,
people
you
right
are.
now.
You
I'm
said, but I
using
don't
you
believe it
and
anyways.
Wasim. Yeah, I don't
Gay
believe in it
people.
anyway. So
And I want to make a point.
Thank you.
I want to say something before we move on from this point. After you finish, Muhammad.
Okay. You said Amr did not have
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, he had another different kind of responsibility because his situation is different. He had to fulfill his obligations to
Mhm.
prayers. He had to fulfill his zakah. He had to fulfill his fasting. He had to fulfill his hajj if he was able to. He had to fulfill following the sunnah. You see, and that happened all across the years that he was living as a Muslim for somebody who was not a Muslim, and he converted to Islam all those years. That's why he doesn't have to pray those years.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
Yes,
gets
but
he get.
that's if they convert. That's if they convert. But most likely they're
So
not.
when you do, what's your responsibility to search? When you're a Muslim, you have a responsibility to follow. You're not a Muslim, you have a responsibility to search. When you follow as a Muslim, that fulfills the idea of searching because you practicing gives you enough understanding of Islam to actually believe in it.
Imagine
When
life as a
somebody
game,
is in
okay?
contradiction,
Imagine life as a game,
when
okay?
somebody who's not a Muslim is of course he's on the wrong path, and if he searches just a little bit, he will understand how much on the wrong path he is. Now I want to ask you,
Okay, but yo, Mohammed, can you explain this to me? You, can you explain this to me? So if someone who's just not a Muslim their whole life,
yeah,
just they never had the option, even if they're aware of Islam, they're just being told about Christianity, and they just don't care enough to even go into why Christianity is good or not, and they just
they
follow
don't
it.
care. They don't care. That means they
Yeah,
are
but that's who they are as a person. That's okay. That's what their experience. No, it's not that they don't care. Yo, like, if they have they. Yes, but I'm saying that they have busy. They're busy with other things that they have to do. Maybe it's provide for their family, make money, do this, that. They don't have the time or even
That's
like no
not the.
one, no one's just gonna be like, no one that's not Muslim is just gonna wake up one day and be like, yo, let me just convert to Islam. No one's gonna do that. You have to go out of your way to be convinced by Muslims and this and that to actually convert, and even in that situation it's very rare. So
if you fulfill your obligations
so anyways,
Sean, you know
you're
that works.
just, you don't have a point, you don't have a
Sean,
point.
it's not for religion too. You know that works for everything too, right?
What?
So if you have money, so just say you're broke, right? Just say you're homeless. Not every homeless person is gonna be rich. Okay, there's gonna be that one person that does research that goes out of his way to become rich, to become this person that's successful and these type of status and things, you know? So that's how it is in life too. So like I don't know what you're trying to say. It happens. It happens to people. You see it in the streets, like in religion and outside religion, in life, money, everything.
Okay, so but what I'm saying, but what the guy who's, let's say he's Christian his whole life and he has things to do and he just follows Christianity as something that his parents have told him,
Then he's not really
and like
Christian
that's,
either.
no, he follows it and believes in it and he's 100% faithful to it.
Well, if he is
He's gonna be
100%
punished for
faithful, then
not
he's
be.
probably read the Bible. If you read the Bible, Sean, there's so many mistakes. You'd realize any smart
You
Okay,
start
person
but
looking.
would
even
realize.
with that, you're still gonna but there's still 2 billion Christians though. So
Yeah,
even with
Sean,
that, you're
2
gonna
billion
punish someone for
Christians in
being
quotation
Christian.
marks.
It doesn't matter. That's the same Bible, isn't it? Even if it's different, it's flawed to you in some way, right?
same Bible.
Okay, but it's flawed to you in some way, right? So it's same shit.
The Bibles are actually completely different.
Okay, so is there one that's correct to you? Is there a Bible that's correct to you?
The original Bible.
Okay,
The
so
original
it.
Bible was correct.
Sean. Every other religion, you can see the flaws
Well, yeah. So it
and the
wasn't the
wrongs. Okay,
Bible.
let's just say
Oh, I can never
listen.
finish a point. Holy fuck, bro.
Every
Yusuf,
other
just quiet down,
religion,
please.
just listen, bro. Every religion has its own wrongs and flaws and everything, except for Islam. If you have a Christian, you ask him like, oh, tell me one wrong thing or one thing that you think is wrong or false about Islam. They can't find anything. And if they do, they'll be like, you'll just argue with them, and
Shamil.
Islam most likely will win, or most of the time will win, or all the time will win. Okay, so
If you have an
So
informed
why
there.
is there as many
Islamic
Christians as
scholar,
Muslims then? Then why is that,
no,
Yusuf?
because they don't care to look. They don't care. They don't care.
I gave you the response earlier. When I mentioned the different sects, that is the same particular response.
Sean,
Now, not as many
sorry.
Christians. Christians are actually split differently. Just so you know.
Yo, you can't. You're splitting them up, but it's
Sean,
the
listen up.
Bible that's flawed is all upon. It's upon the
Sean, it
flawed
doesn't-
Bible that
Sean.
you're talking about. Is upon
Sean.
all of the sects. So we're just gonna
Sean.
call them one religion, okay? Called
Is Xander
Christianity.
Muslim? Sean,
'Cause they're all.
Sean, is Xander Christian?
Oh God.
Yo, Sean.
Listen, you know what, I will call you as a Christian and a Hindu as well, because to me you are all having the same flawed arguments, so you are all grouped up in one section. You are all on the same category. That's not how life works. You cannot group them in the same category because they all believe equally.
Okay, I'm just gonna call them Christians though, because when you say, listen, they're against each other. When you say, oh, any Christian that can go and read the Bible and they'll realize that it's not true, that's for all sects, right? So I'm gonna call them Christians, all as one, sect or not. What other sect? Okay, all religions, whatever, same thing. I'm just gonna call them all one. Stop bringing up that they're different sects, because there's not any point. Amr, what's your point now?
About what?
I don't know. You're mentioning Xander.
Oh, is Xander Christian?
Yeah.
You're saying there's as many Christians as there
Isn't
are
he?
Muslims. Xander's Christian? When
Yeah,
was
I
the last
think
time he
so.
went to church? When was the last time he prayed? When was the last
I
time?
don't know. He's probably not religious. Why?
Okay, so you can say he's a Christian. You're saying there's as many Muslims as Christians.
But the same Muslims that
look
do
at
the
the
same
Christians that
shit.
you're counting.
Yeah,
no, there's
but look at them.
definitely-
But does
Sean,
Muslims
Sean,
do the same thing though?
As the mass, Muslims are definitely more religious. More Muslims are more religious than
Okay,
Christians.
so Shamal eats bacon in his party though, right? And does all that?
He didn't.
Exactly.
Like,
So your fucking
but-
shitty ass argument, just don't bring it up again. Anyways, so what I'm
That's
saying
not
is
true. I
that
eat bacon.
okay. Anyways,
He doesn't eat
so
bacon.
the
Retard.
2 billion people.
listen.
What?
Uh,
Yeah, it is pointless, bro. I don't think you guys are gonna understand.
Listen, bro. We gave you the information. Listen. We gave you the information. It's up to you. It's up to you
It's
to.
not that I want to
to
believe.
look
I'm
at
not
it,
even trying to
okay?
convince you of anything. I don't even know what this argument, the point of this
Okay,
argument is.
Listen, bro.
I don't know what the point of this argument is. Like, Wiz, we're not gonna get anywhere.
I will close the point right now, alright? I will tell you just one thing, and I want you to think about it today when you sleep at night. You are so worried about 7 billion or whatever your random calculation comes up that these people are going to heaven. Just realize, as Yusuf said, this is actually the nature of life. Most of the time, the number of successful people in any field are always significantly lower than the number of people who are not successful. In business, there are billions of business around the world, but the ones that you would consider extremely successful are very little in comparison. Similarly, when you go to university, many students success, but the ones who get like top grades are significantly far less than the average student.
Okay.
This life always
But what if someone from some random religion like Sikhism or Buddhism? I know Buddhism doesn't believe in God and afterlife and stuff, but what if they told me that same thing that you just told me?
that what?
That there's only specific per people that get passed or whatever. What if they told me that?
between and a Buddhist is that if you want to sit for an hour where we openly talk to each other, I can provide you enough evidence to show you that this Quran is actually the word of God. Whereas a Buddhist can sit with you 10 years and he would only convince that he's wrong. Alright? That's the difference.
But you didn't convince me of anything though.
Because you didn't sit with me an hour right before.
We spent like 3 hours though.
Yeah, we spent 3
But
hours explaining you random questions.
But we talked about how Islam came to be and all that,
Okay,
and I've
okay,
already been a Muslim before too. So it's not like
Nobody used this to get somebody to know about to like convince somebody why Islam is true. I don't convince you that Islam is true by telling you how Quran to be. Nobody does that.
yeah, because it doesn't sound right. Because if you told that to somebody, they're not gonna believe it. But
I think
it's
your
not
heart-
because
Sean,
even
I think your
when
heart
I
is
heard
black,
that, I
bro.
still believed it. I still believed it at that point. Even when I heard about but even believing that, believing that hurts my faith, and hearing that hurts my. It makes it harder to believe in Islam in general.
It's lack of trying.
that key change your heart and slowly blinds your eyes.
So if I practice more, it's gonna make me like believe in it more.
Yes, and what?
Sean,
Listen,
you
Without
listen,
the
sound like those queers, bro.
without the
listen,
basic
Sean,
listen,
basis of
listen.
understanding it.
Sean, you
Listen,
sound
listen.
like these queers.
Practice.
These.
That's why you will never find in history an example of someone who lived his life practicing Islam
N-
and have converted outside of Islam. You will never find.
With a
But let's
okay.
take for an example. Say
I do. I know somebody that converted to Christianity. That was like
Who?
very. I
But
forgot.
listen, you
Who?
can't
Who?
Yeah,
Who?
you
he
Who?
can't
was,
go
but
and
I don't
practice
remember.
behind you can't practice and go behind your nose and be
He
really
was a
edgy
very
about it.
religious Muslim, but he switched to
Who?
Christianity.
What's his name?
I don't know. It was just in history somewhere, but I remember. I think if I
Brother.
brought it up, you would remember, but I don't remember
Okay, bro, if
now.
you don't have a name and if you don't have a story or if you don't have facts, then don't say anything. Okay, don't just be
Yeah,
But
no.
going to the wild
I
and
know it's the fact. I
Oh,
know
I
it's the
remember,
fact.
bring it up, find it.
brother. Sean, I think your heart is black, bro. I think your heart is actually like black, like Sharpie black.
but listen, yo.
Okay,
But
here's
what
Yeah,
what
you
you're
okay,
doing.
we're
say?
done,
Here's
we're
what you're
done, we're
doing.
done.
Let me
Bro, I
Listen,
talk.
don't even
give
Let
it
me
to
have
him.
talk.
anything
No, let me
against
talk.
Islam, bro.
Let
I
me
don't
talk.
even have
Yeah,
anything
I know.
against
I
it.
know. I
It's
know.
just
I
the
want to
fact
I
that
know.
say
like I
we
just
don't
don't
think you're an
believe
op
in
or anything. We
religion in
literally like
general.
we're literally just
Hop
giving
on,
we're
bro.
acknowledging
Hop
you.
on, Gang Beast. I'm trying to play some.
Yo, Sean, you're looking. Let me tell you something, okay? No, none of you guys interrupt me. You're looking in the wrong place, okay? You're asking yourself, why is it wrong? Instead of asking yourself, why is it right? And that's why, and the way you're talking, bro, you sound so arrogant. You think you're smarter than all of us, okay? And don't tell me it's not true because I know that it's true. You think you're smarter than all of us. You think that you're so informed because you
I
took that
don't. I'm not
class.
trying to convince you of anything. If you want to
I know
be
you're not. I know
Islam
you're not.
Yo,
and
I
be
know
a
you're
Sean,
not.
Muslim,
I
that's
know
can
you're
I
fine
not.
for
just say
you, bro.
one
I'm
I
trying to
thing?
don't
convince
care.
you. I'm
Amir,
trying to
wallah,
convince you.
I'll be honest. Can I just say
Okay,
one
so
thing?
what you just said
Sean,
doesn't make
Hold
sense.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Sean, I don't want to be rude, but when you say like, "Oh, that hurts my faith," da da da, you sound like these gay people, you know. Like, it's just like I'm just saying, you sound like these LGBT people. That's the path you're taking on right now. Just so just at least be aware of yourself. Be self-aware at least where you're going. If you're gonna go down this
Sean,
path.
you're trying so hard to prove that it's wrong instead of just opening your ears for a little bit and trying to understand why it's right. You're trying, you're putting all your power to show us why it's wrong. I know it doesn't matter to you what we believe, but you're trying so hard to prove that it's wrong instead of just opening your mind and thinking
But
maybe they're
like,
right.
I think he
But
had a
the thing,
problem,
the points that I
and then he
have
shared
on
his
why they're
problem with
wrong, we're
us.
not gonna get back into them.
Okay,
They're
bro.
unanswerable, and you
Listen.
haven't
Khalas, we
answered
gave
them
you, we
They
gave you,
are
properly.
answered. They're
we gave
very
you
clearly
They're
information. No
answered.
not.
matter,
I'm
listen,
not trying to
listen,
get
Everything.
back in.
listen,
But no,
listen.
it's
You
Ali. Just
guys,
leave it at
listen,
that. It's
Yo,
okay.
just
listen. You
because you
guys,
answer
listen,
them
listen.
doesn't
You
mean
guys are
it's a
just going at
logical
loopholes. You
way
guys are just
for
going
me
at
to believe in
loopholes.
it.
Listen, he's gonna say the same thing, ask you another question, and then you're gonna inform him, and then he's
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
get
want to keep
confused,
going in a circle
and then
because
he's gonna come back, and then he's gonna be like, "Yo, you didn't tell me the answer for this," and you just told him a million times. But it
no,
doesn't matter.
because if I
Listen,
ask you
but at the end
something,
of the day, at the end,
you're
what?
gonna tell me your answer to it. But you're not gonna tell me that. You're gonna tell me your answer to it, and that's the only answer you have to it. But you don't have an actual answer to it.
Sean, let me tell you something. You're asking shitty questions, bro. You're not even asking questions.
But
You're
no,
you're
They're
just
not
beating
leave it
around
shitty
at
the
that.
bush.
questions.
Yeah, you're not even
Bro,
asking
please
questions.
stop.
You're telling me,
Wallah, I'm
oh,
actually
Okay, okay,
tired of
Manan, what were
hearing
you gonna say?
Sean. Wallah, I'm tired of
shut
hearing
up.
Sean. I'm tired of hearing him. Like he doesn't sound
All
like
right,
right
go
in
ahead,
his
Monet.
brain.
Wait. Listen. I think I've come to the conclusion that all your questions, with all due respect, you're not waiting for the correct answer. You're waiting for the answer you want to hear. Instead, how about we do this? Because after 25 minutes, I have to go. So watch this. Instead of this, let's open the next door. This time I will open the door. You're not the one asking the question. I will ask the question, and I ask you about your beliefs. So I'm not gonna force anything. I'll use your belief. I'll not hear you. Right?
Yeah, I was about to just.
Because this was a calculator. How do you give this your thought clearly? I want your belief. What you think right now.
Just a Big Bang Theory.
You know what something? Fine. Can you prove the Big Bang Theory?
just research it and become knowledgeable about
You're
it.
knowledgeable about it. You're knowledgeable about it. So why don't you tell us?
Yeah, so
We could say the same to you.
it's a chemical reaction. I'm not gonna go into a deep
Sean,
explanation,
listen, Sean,
but
Sean,
it's a
listen,
chemical
listen,
reaction.
listen, Sean, hold up,
Why
just
you
wait a
so
second.
high?
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into a deep explanation, but it's a chemical reaction. Okay, so it's a chemical reaction that I don't remember.
Oh my god.
امسكوا.
Okay, but so do you believe that there was a time before humans? Let's talk about proof. So how can Yeah, but no. No, you can't do that. No. And you never answered any of them properly. You
Oh,
answered,
I
you
don't
gave
want to
me
hear
your
this.
answer,
I
but
actually
that's
don't
not
want
an
to hear this.
answer for me. Okay, anyways, what? Okay, what? Okay, what do you want? What do you want? Well, okay, what's your question? What's your question?
يا هفوت ما عندي وقت هلا. بعدين بكرة هلا ما عشان هلا ما بدي ريحة تفوت.
I mean, gravity is easy. The gravity is easy. The biggest. You can ask me 4 questions, right?
Yeah, just
Okay, so gravity is
answer whatever
easy.
comes to your mind.
Gravity is easy. The bigger something is, the more gravity it has, and smaller something is, the less gravity it has. So it's pretty. You can just look at planets and see the fact that the sun has stronger gravity than the Earth. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. What do you mean prove it? You just have a brain. That's it. You just have a brain.
Okay.
Yes, you can see gravity. If I hold my pillow here and I drop it, it will fall down because of gravity. Maybe they don't. Okay, so forget the gravity one. What's the other 3 questions? What's the other 3 questions? What's the other 3 questions? I forgot. It was created through a chemical reaction. Like the galaxy, it's like it's started as a small point and it's been expanded over time.
Uh,
But I can do the same thing for you though.
so you're a blind follower.
the whole idea you have about the existence
شو بعرفني هلا
is illogical.
يمكن 110
If there's an infinitely massive gap, it will never come to existence. If there's an infinite step you have to be completed before we reach you, which doesn't make sense because there must be a starting point. And the starting point is and okay, like something that is outside this world, something that is not created, aka a god. Which we believe, Muslims believe it is Allah. And you cannot really find created God because by definition the first asking this question, what a God is. Because the definition of God is going to exist something that's uncreated. So there's no God. So that's question one.
But even if we agree upon a creator, though, it's very far from religion. It's very far from religion, though.
That's the good starting point. If you believe
Starting point.
there's a
But
creator,
listen,
that's the
okay,
first
can
point
I?
we can agree on.
Okay, can
There's a creator for this universe. Do you agree?
I'm not gonna agree or disagree, but it's an open possibility, yeah.
So you
But it doesn't have any. No, because there's no proof or non-proof for it.
what do you mean? It's the only logical.
Yeah, right now there's no proof that like there's no answer to not having a creator.
Can you give me a second possibility? You'll never find another one.
Okay, there's a creator.
Yeah, that's one logical possibility. Can you find me a second logical possibility? Something other than a creator that could have resulted in
I can't. If we could, then everybody, all 8 billion people on the planet would be atheist. If I could
Okay.
find that, but we
Yeah,
can't
Sean.
find that. No,
Sean.
I'm sorry.
Sean, okay. I
But
wanna be knowledge more about atheism. So what happens after death?
nothing.
Yusuf, please
I know it
I
sounds
wanna know.
crazy,
No, no.
but
I wanna know,
nothing.
cause I don't know. I don't know. Like I wanna
Nothing
learn more
happens.
from what
Nothing
from his side.
happens. Yusuf. It's not rocket science. Nothing happens.
So I just go into black.
Yeah.
Yusuf, okay.
Um.
So Sean, at least we have come to the conclusion that if you want to be logical,
Yeah. I'm gonna be logical with you. Yeah, I understand your point. There's a creator, and I understand your logic for there being a creator.
so
Okay.
do you agree there is at least for the time being, since there is not enough evidence as you say to find another realistic solution, we can agree there is a creator.
Sure.
Very nice. That's a good start. Point number two. How was organic material created? So biological material. How were these created? Because the chemical reaction, if we assume the Big Bang actually was done by a chemical reaction, right? Chemical reaction can only create chemical material. You cannot create organic material out of non-organic material. This is like a fundamental.
Well, they weren't organic to begin with. They're microorganisms that aren't necessarily organic. They're moving around and multiplying. But like they're still on the point of being because it's not just organic and non-organic. It's not black and white. At that point, it's just like
How chemistry works.
yes, but because when you're saying organic. No, so I'm just saying from the point where things can multiply, or one thing's multiplying by itself.
Not that. Let me reword my question. How was the first organic cell created?
Well, things were able to multiply before that.
What things?
So when those before microorganisms, there was.
Microorganisms are organic material.
Well, so right now we only know of. Well, you know what's funny is that they found microorganisms in Earth on asteroids and stuff outside of Earth. So
So where did that come from?
so
Where did the first one come from? What
Where did
made
the
it?
sun come from?
well, I'm saying that they started off. I don't know what your question is. They started off
How
multiplying.
do they start off?
Sean,
Okay, let me
you just don't have any information for anything, okay?
It's a chemical reaction from touching
From
water.
what?
From touching water when they first touched water.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
I will teach you some basic chemistry unless you use already existing organic materials. Again, impossible any kind of chemical reaction to create an organic material without using an already existing organic material. So, there's something that
All right, here. Can I explain? Okay, stop. Heat fluctuations and turbulence in the environment eventually kick-started a primitive cellular life cycle, and these protocells began to divide and reproduce. Those were the first microbes. That was the first life on Earth.
this is a theory. This is number one. This is one of the theories. There are four other theories. None of them can be proved. And if they were true, we would have seen infinite organic materials around volcanoes now. This does not happen. Because it logically doesn't make sense. As a matter of fact, the biggest reason why this theory cannot be proven and is illogical is if you ask the most professional of biochemistry or biochemical scientists around the world, they will tell you even the simplest essential elements of our life, so our DNA, our DNA is made of nucleotides, right? Despite all the advancements and technologies we have nowadays, we actually don't know how to create a single nucleotide. We just don't know. We physically don't know, and it's really important. So for you to claim that you know how to create organic materials, so full-on DNAs out of nothing, this is completely false and it's completely unbased. It's a theory. As in anything is based on nothing. So, Mr. Logic, this is unlogical, I would like to say. So, we come to a conclusion here that there is no, at least for you, at the current moment, there is no possible way to logically or physically prove that organic materials, life, was created out of nothing.
Okay, but even being able to convince you to prove it, I still believe in that.
Believe in what? Believe in the theory that might be right, might be true,
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
So you believe in a chance,
yeah.
which a
Like
chance
Sadiq.
might be actually
What else do you want me to believe in?
He's telling you.
we've already
Creator. Okay, I can accept the creator, but what else?
fair enough.
But that doesn't
We're moving
contradict.
one by one. We're moving one by one.
Okay,
How
okay.
did we contradict anything right now?
No, creator doesn't contradict what we're talking about, how organic life started.
Yeah, it doesn't contradict it, right? So far is a reasonable understanding, right?
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah,
Let's
we
keep
agree.
going. Let's keep going. Well, I mean, I believe in that, even though it's not proof. You don't want to accept it as proof, but we can keep going. Yeah.
What do you mean? What is it that I will not accept as proof?
The
The theory.
how organism started, the theory.
But it's a theory, as in
Okay, okay,
You
okay,
know,
okay.
you know,
Yeah,
if there was never a religion, if
Okay.
there was never a religion,
All right, we'll keep going.
there wouldn't be like civilization. There wouldn't be like PlayStations. There wouldn't be cars. There wouldn't be anything. There would just be like monsters fighting each other and killing each other. You know that if there was just atheists, because religion made the rules for
You
oh
sound
not to kill people,
like
not to do
Spud.
certain things and help each other. That's what religion made. You know that.
okay,
All the
Okay,
math, all the subjects you know,
continue,
religion
Mohammed.
made that. Muslims made that. You know that. I hope you know that.
Alright, yeah, Mohammed,
The
go.
things that you
Continue.
use, Muslim made that.
so Sean, again, just for the second point, you can at least agree that a creator is so far the most logically and the most reasonable theory, or at least idea, that explains the existence of these things.
Sure,
So far,
sure, sure,
right?
sure.
Very nice. Because if you want to be logical, you cannot
I want to be logical, yeah, because I'm the only one here who does that.
nice. Okay, and so far have I said anything unlogical? Everything I said was based on scientific information that I've studied in university.
Okay, okay,
Alright, so I'm not giving you anything out of my own thoughts.
okay.
You said it's a theory. Alright?
All right.